Whether you are from Hindi background, English background, or whatever background, but spoken English is altogether a different game. You can't expect from your surroundings, and you can't blame your environment for not having fluency in English. So, what's the point of dwelling in the past anyway? Let's talk about the present and about the future. About present, you might be having question in your mind that even I am from Hindi background, still can I learn this language? Still can I get English fluency? And for future, how long would it take to become a fluent speaker even though when I am not with English background? Alright, so I would be giving answer about the present and the future because we are not going to dwell anymore in the past, okay? So, before answering this question, I would like to share something with you. Yes, I do agree that there is a very little minute, tiny difference, okay, between the people who are coming from English background and the people who are coming from Hindi background. Look, I have talked with a lot of people and some of them, yes, they were from English medium and some of them, they were not having English background. With my experience, I really want to share something with you that's genuinely gonna influence the way you think. I do agree the people who are coming from English background, yes, they were having English environment. Yes, they used to listen English words, English vocabularies in English in their surroundings, right? But at the same time, the whole English medium schools, okay, they are not entirely focusing on spoken English. There are some teachers in schools, they are teaching English, but yes, they agree. They've already agreed that we are not having good command over spoken English. We teach English, but we are not able to open our mouth when it comes to speaking in English. So that's why spoken English is altogether a different game. Alright, so on the flip side, let's talk about some people who are from Hindi medium. So what happens with the people who are coming from the different background, maybe from Hindi background, Tamil background, or any language, it can be except English, alright. In these people's case, what happens actually, they were not having environment first. No one used to speak in English in their surroundings. I'm talking about their schools, right? And at the same time, they were reading books in Hindi. Everything was in Hindi, right? So as you didn't get any environment, you didn't get any books to read in English, let's come to the conclusion. So what is the crux of this thing? Crux is this, very simple. The students who are coming from the English background, yes, they have to put little effort, right? Little effort, and somewhere they are going to get comfort with this language because they have already met. They have already met with this language earlier, right? But not with the spoken English, right? So the people who are coming from Hindi background, they have to start from zero. Why? Because they have not met with this language, right? They have not met. So they didn't have any idea earlier, right? They were not encountering any vocabulary, any books in English. So they have to start from zero and they have to put extra effort, yes. Focus on one more thing. When I say that Hindi medium, the people who are coming from Hindi background, they have to learn from zero. It doesn't mean that you have to learn the ABCs of English. Yes, you already have the elementary knowledge of English, right? You are having elementary knowledge of English, right? Because the reason is today world has been changed. The books you read are in English, right? The audio books, whatever you watch on YouTube, lot of things are in English. People, they have started ever since people have encountered that yes, this language is a global language. Now people are using this language. You are listening when you are going to restaurant. Everywhere even though you are not living in English country, but now you are encountering this language everywhere. So today you have access. So we can't say that if you are going to start from zero, it means you have to learn ABCs of English. No, you already have that basic knowledge. Alright, so previously I asked two questions and my present question was that even though I didn't have English background, can I be fluent in English? So take answer from the philosophy, take answer from the theory which I have just shared with you. Yes, the answer is yes, even though you were not having any English environment, okay, even though you are not from English background, but you can get fluency in English. So in the nutshell, whether you are from English background, from Hindi background, from any background, but today you have access to learn this language. And I will not tell you that what activities you have to do in order to get good command over this language, because my channel is all about this. I have already made a lot of videos. So as I have already mentioned that I would not talk about those activities. Alright, but I will tell you something where you are lacking behind, okay? So first thing is this, if you really want to learn this language, okay, if you really want to learn this language, if your why is strong, then yes, you will learn it. And I would say somewhere your why is strong, and that's why you are watching this video, and that's why you came here, like still you are watching this video, right? Because your why is strong. All right, now what is the second thing which you have to keep in mind after making your why so strong that yes, I really want to work upon this language, yes, I really want to get English fluency? The second thing is, which is, you know, which where people are having vague idea, actually they are not having the clear idea about this thing. The methods, the techniques, the tactics, everything is easy. How is actually so easy that how to work upon this language, but consistency is difficult. So you have, you have some vague idea about this. You think that you don't know what to do in order to get good command over English. So the confusion is, you already know it, that what you have to do in order to get good command over this language. The only thing you are lacking is consistency, okay? So don't blame methods, okay? Everything is easy, only consistency is difficult. Third thing, today if you have decided that I will learn this language, and if you are in the competition, look, you can't make excuses, you can't blame anyone today. Why? Because today we have access. Today everything is in English. Today lot of videos are there on YouTube, you can watch. Lot of people, they have learned, at their homes alone, and they are sharing their experience, that how they have learned. While walking on their path, you can also learn. Today you have access. There are a lot of applications. You can talk to people in English, okay? There are books, there are audio books. You can listen in English, you can read in English, you can write in English, you can think in English, you can speak in English. Today we have access and we can't blame, all right? If you really want to blame, just blame yourself, okay? I can understand you might be busy, right? You might be busy, maybe you're not getting enough time. But you do not need to give your 24 hours to this language, all right? Whatever energy and time you are going to give to this language, you will create it. Now, your second question was, how long would it take to become a fluent speaker? How long would it take to get good command over English when I am not from English medium? Whether you are from English background or from Hindi background, it is totally dependent on how much energy and how much time you are giving into it, okay? It is dependent on this. Yes, I can understand that many of you are busy, okay? You might be having busy schedules, you have to go for work, right? You have to go for work, you have to take care of your family, but still, You have 24 hours in a day, right? And in these 24 hours, now it's totally up to you how much time you will take and how much energy you are ready to provide, you are ready to give to this language. Just understand this simple law of universe. Wherever you give your time and energy, you create that thing. You have to decide whether 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, how much time you are going to give to this language. Whether you're going to read in English, you're going to write, you're going to speak, you're going to listen, you're going to think in English, that's totally up to you. You are going to check what is going to work for you. Yes, mostly listenings and speaking is going to work for you. But still you have to find what is working for you, and you have to check when you are at beginner level what you should do in order to break that nervousness and hesitation. I would not dwell on these things a lot because I have already made a lot of videos on it. You can go check and implement, all right? So if you ask this question, it doesn't matter what your background is, okay, from where you were, but the only thing which matters is how much time and energy you are giving into it with right guidance. With consistency, minimum it takes 1.5 years to become fluent in English, to get good command over a language, and maximum it takes at least 2.5 years to get comfort with a language. Along with this, learning a language is a lifelong process, right? We can't say that, yeah, now we become like, we have become literally so perfect in it. Perfect is not a word, because everything is like a deep ocean. Same as this language is like a deep ocean. The more you're going to dig into it, the more you are going to learn that there are still so much to learn. When I say minimum it will take 1.5 years and maximum it will take 2.5 years with consistency. Yes, with consistency. Look, when you decide that yes, I'm going to learn it in 1.5 years, so life will also throw some hard times. Breaks will also be there. Lot of things were there, but if you will be consistent with your learnings, then only you are going to get fluency in this period of time. And I have not told you this in the air. I am telling you this by my experience, because I have learned this language from zero. Zero means yes, zero. I had no relation at all with this language, but I became good at this language in very less time. And I would say 1.5 years it was minimum and 2.5 years it was maximum. So don't let your background, your environment be a barrier in your learning. Don't dwell in the past, okay? Don't dwell in the past that what had happened. Now you have to think about present and about future, that how you are going to learn this language, how you are going to get good command over this language, and how you are going to grab great opportunities while working on this language. And don't forget, don't take major time for minor things. We don't have 200 years to live on this earth. Very less time we have, right? And not about just this goal, this English, this communication. You will be having a lot of goals in this world, right? So just achieve this goal as soon as possible and then move forward for your next goals. So do start and do enjoy the process, and I really want you to get fluency as soon as possible, all right? So if you have any problems, please do check my videos. I have made a lot of videos for you people, and if you have problem which you're not able to find, then please do just let me know in the comment section. I'll try to find out, okay? So if you think this video has added any value in your confusion part, where you used to think that I'm from Hindi background, would I be able to get fluency or not? So if this video has added any value, please give thumbs up, share your lovely comments, and don't forget to subscribe this channel if you are new here. And don't forget to press the bell icon, so whenever I release new video, you will be notified, alright? So with this thing, let's meet in the next video. Bye-bye.